that's a Ross one. I think.
Did I write that one? Okay. I was quite inspired by the idea of the replicant animals in the film Blade Runner, and
we came up with that in the house. I remember that.
Exploring that, yeah. True. Yeah. And so I went with that and went down a rabbit hole and did a lot of research.
There's another animal.
The Philip K. Dick novel that the films were based on, and watching the movies and studying the screenplay and the movies themselves,
There's a lot of lyrics.
Ended up writing about Blade Runner.
There's a lot of words that you have to sing like fast.
Oh yeah, right.
Which is
exactly.
It must have been quite a fun process. I would have thought coming up with
fun's one way of
the rhythms. But it's kind of always like a puzzle, isn't it? Where you're trying to make the words fit the rhythms and have like the stress of the words fall in the right place or an interesting way, something like that. It's good. It's good fun.
This is one of my favourites.
Yeah,
Didn't this start from a big long 3-minute drum solo that I sent you?
Yeah, so Ray sent me this big 3-minute drum solo.
Took everything out.
I took one bar. I took one beat, one kick drum, and I said.
Not only did you take one bit of it, but you didn't leave it in the part of time that it was in. You kind of shifted it so it felt really straight instead of syncopated.
Yeah,
and you were like, Ray, that was your help.
Because I can't quite think
your contribution.
Ray's level of rhythm. So I was hearing it completely different. I was hearing it from the second beat of the bar. So I shifted it over and just took one hit from the drums.
Literally just one snare. That was it. Let's go.
And then the whole song really
just for that kind of programmed drum vibe and that sort of like electronic.
Yeah, kind of built around that.
We actually stuff is cool.
We used a drum sample library. I think it's Addictive Drums for the demo. Then that ended up kind of
just
being
like keeping it for the
being in the final song. But in terms of the actual music, it really feels quite modern compared to anything we've done before. I think it's probably my favourite on the album. It's going to be a good one to play live. It kind of flows really well. And it also has a tip of the hat to Sting in the final section. I mean, we're all big Sting fans.
Huge.
But yeah, the final section of that song has almost got a kind of ska reggae feel to it, which we've never really done at all. From what I can remember. And we've got one of your friends, Mix.
Yeah, I think at one point in the process you were just like, this Sting section at the end would go down a storm if there was a trumpet solo over the top.
Yeah, it just felt right. I don't know, it's, Englishman in New York doesn't have a trumpet solo, it has a sax solo. Mm-hmm. But it kind of felt slightly along those lines.
Yeah.
Kind of noir, but not noir at all.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, so Mix.
We joked about that for a while, and then I actually finally roped him into coming to play some stuff. And he must have done 6 or 7 takes, and they were all just gold because he is gold,
a beast,
basically. But yeah, it was nice to get some proper, because we had a bit of trumpet on Host on Vector, flugelhorn. But any excuse to get him on a Haken album.
He's on it a few times, isn't he?
He's on a couple of other moments.
Yeah. Some other stuff.